Whether it's the huge advances in the development of golf equipment or changes in player fitness and nutrition, technology has had a transformative effect on today's golfers. We've been speaking to six-time major champion cynic Faldo about the impact of technology on the modern game.
The bottom line is it's science now. We were guessing. We didn't know about the physical side. You did a few exercises and then people said, oh, you can't lift weights and play golf and all this sort of thing. But now the beauty of this era is it's science. These guys, they're doctors, they've got master's degrees. They know every single muscle and how it should fire to build a golfer. We know, obviously, they know the dietary side, so they're looking after themselves better and all that sort of side. The club side has gone almost to its max, I guess. I don't know what's up their sleeve within the rules of the science, but we now have a driver head linked with a golf shaft. There's 1,001 different golf shafts. There's a TrackMan. You belt golf balls, it fine tunes you to the optimums of everything. So you couple those two together, so if you took a driver that didn't fit you and they fit you, they'll find you 10 and 15 yards. Then if you start training, you get 5 more miles an hour clubhead speed, there's another 15 yards. Well, there's a huge amount. There's 30 yards from old. The pros should have their own rules. If we brought the size of the driver head down, just make it more difficult, more rewarding if you are a really good striker of the ball. Because, back in persimmon days, there was only a handful of us who really struck a persimmon really well. And so you had a real advantage. If you could hit a persimmon out the middle, and then you've got blades that look like fish knives now, you had to strike it. And obviously we know the sweet spot is, I'm sure, doubled the size. That's made an enormous difference. There's 101 guys who hit it 285 minimum through the air. I mean, it's unbelievable. We didn't get it 285. You got it 245 through the air, and Greg was one of the longest. Sevi was long. I mean, they get it 280s or occasionally 300. So I'd love that. Just make that more difficult. Bring that back down. The 60-degree wedge made a huge difference as well. I remember that. I mean, because Sevi famously had 50. We all had 56, 57-degree sand wedges. We only had a wedge, pitching wedge, and a sand wedge. So now, as you know, we go pitching wedge, they go, they're 50, they're 54s or 60, whatever, 60. So maybe we should stop and say 60s max. I think pro golf, they could bring it down. Why not? I think the pros might like that, because the ones who know they've got a better ball striker and what have you, are going to thin it out a little bit. If you hit it tee to green really well, you should be rewarded. Some weeks you're not.